Hey, it's David Duford at davidduford.com, where I help insurance agents like you become top producers. So I just got done cutting a video on the top 10 best final expense carriers for 2019. What I want to start here is a short series on the worst final expense carriers to work with. Now, I'm not going to name any particular carriers. I'm going to kind of hint around to kind of point you in the direction. The reason why I don't name carriers as far as saying that they're bad or not is because, well, I don't want to endanger any of my relations with any carriers. So I want to kind of reference the overall problems to be aware of as in the consequences it could have on your basis of doing business selling final expense. So I'll kind of leave it at that. If you want more clarification as to what I mean, you can reach out to me. I'll be happy to give you more detail in a private conversation as opposed to in a public manner. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so the first thing is high price. So here's the thing, guys. If you're selling final expense, you've never sold final expense before, I'm sorry. I don't care what the competition says. I don't care what the captive carriers say. Price matters in this business, okay? It matters a lot. Ask all the independent agents where a third to half of their business are replacement-based sales. They are basically, what that means is that those sales, a third to a half of their book of business for that year, came off of taking inferior priced policies and replacing them with competitively priced deals. Those sales never would have happened if the agent actually represented competitively priced products that did an appropriate job for the client. So here's the thing. You don't want to fall in the trap of selling a company because it's got a special consumer program for burial expenses that they'll shop the burial expenses around for you to lower the price for your clients to sort of justify pricing that literally is 50% higher than the competition. Because what will happen is those good vibes and feelings that you'll sell as a captive agent for this particular company named after American president will go away. Your client will forget about it. And the realities will set in that they're a fixed income senior that is close to broke, and they don't want to spend more than they have to. And so when a moderately okay agent, not a great agent, not some sort of hardcore closer, comes in and says, hey, Mrs. Jones, I can save you $300 a year, get you the same policy. Do you think you might be interested? He'll say, sure. Where do I sign up? It's business, not personal. Don't be that guy. I promise you it happens a lot more than you think. And you can prevent it entirely by being an independent agent. Represent carriers that give a different variety of underwriting and pricing. And you'll totally avoid the risks of writing an overpriced, high-priced carrier where you'll get replaced more, you'll get more chargebacks, and you'll just frankly be in a position to where you cannot handle the ability to stay afloat financially and eventually have to work yourself out of the field. Happens more than you think. And it's one of those things in the recruiting process with these type of captive companies. They just won't reveal. Why would they? They're trying to get you as much as they can. So if you'd like more information about how to be independent and be in a process where you can write competitively priced carriers, here's what you need to do. Go to davidduford.com, click the link at the top that says Join David's Agency. You'll find some information out about the different products I sell, like final expense, Medicare supplements, mortgage protection, as well as annuities, and set up an appointment with me if you like what you hear. Also, comment below if you have some stories about replacing overpriced junk policies so these new agents who don't know any better will learn from your gracious wisdom. And make sure you like the video, and then you notice the books back here, especially if you're new. Buy this one first, and then buy this one second. Or buy them both at the same time and read them. They'll make a big difference in your career, all serious, all joking aside. David Duford is the name. davidduford.com is the website. And I will see you next time. Bye.